very good evening and welcome to the 7 o'clock news from Bahrain Television. His Royal Highness the Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa received the Prime Minister of Japan Shinzo Abe, who arrived to the Kingdom of Bahrain today in an official visit at His Royal Highness's invitation. Abe is scheduled to hold talks with His Royal Highness to support and develop Bahraini-Japanese relations and cooperation. Abe was also received by deputies of His Royal Highness the Prime Minister, senior state officials and the ambassadors of both countries. His Royal Highness reviewed the progress of bilateral relations and fields of cooperation and coordination, and then they headed to the Japanese officials' place of residence. A mission of honor was assigned to accompany the Japanese Prime Minister, led by Minister of Shura and Representatives Council's Affairs Abdulaziz Al Fadl.
The visit of the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe to the kingdom comes in the framework of long-standing and distinctive friendship between the two countries. His Royal Highness the Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa will discuss with his Japanese counterpart ways to strengthen the excellent bilateral relations and sign several memoranda of understanding and agreements in the fields of economy and trade aimed at building bridges of friendship and cooperation between the two countries. The visit reflects keenness of the leaderships of the two countries to further develop and open up new useful areas of cooperation for the benefit of the two peoples, given the agreement signed by the two sides and their excellent diplomatic relations dating back to more than 40 years. While Japan is a major giant economically, industrially, and scientifically, Bahrain is a distinguished regional center on both the financial and banking levels and occupies a top spot on human development reports in the region, in addition to being the gateway to the Arab Gulf region. Bahrain and Japan signed several cooperation agreements in various fields in politics, defense, economy, and cultural rights. In the area of cooperation in the fields of economy and trade, the visit is important for both sides as it paves the way to benefit from each other's expertise and advantages. The remarkable visit of the Prime Minister of Japan to the Kingdom of Bahrain will give a new impetus to the distinguished bilateral relation between the two countries, and many look forward that it will help establish a platform for stronger bilateral ties between the two countries.
The Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs denied what was published on one of the websites claiming that 10,000 copies of Quran in Bahrain have been withdrawn due to some errors. The Council highlighted that only 3,000 initial copies have been printed and those have not been distributed yet. The Council affirmed that the copies that have been distributed to the brotherly countries are not copies of the Bahrain Quran, and the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs has nothing to do with that. The Council highlighted that the Quran received careful care and attention for it to be produced or printed in the honorable form it enjoys. The Bahrain Quran was handwritten by the world well-known manuscript writer Mr. Uthman Taha, a man well known for his long experience. Furthermore, the Council added that a specialized committee was formed to fully review and carry audit checks on the Bahrain Quran to ensure that it is error-free. Such committee comprised of well-known scholars from Arab and Islamic countries under the chairmanship of Sheikh Dr. Ahmed al-Ma'sarawi, head of Azhar al-Sharif Quran Review Committee. The Council also affirmed that the Quran received well care during the printing stage as part of the responsibility towards such holy book. The Council highlighted that all those who reviewed the Bahrain Quran, including audit and print committees, have all testified on the error list of Bahrain Quran. The Council added that it has been a piece of work that Bahrain and its people are proud of. The Council called upon media and press personnel, as well as those responsible for running websites, to act in a responsible manner and to ensure accuracy and credibility when spreading news and information.